Well, we're coming towards the end of 2023 and it's been a hell of a year. Good in some aspects, bad in others. I let go of a relationship this year due to unresolved. Just got too much for me, I couldn't stand it. And as you allow time to pass and you try and see what's going to happen, see what's going to resolve, usually it won't. People haven't got the mentality or maturity or responsibility or accountability to bring resolve anymore. You either gain value or lose value for the person that you're with. If the person that you're with is trying to blame you for something that's a delusion or a fantasy, and you're watching it and you're just going, this poor person, they're trying so hard to sweep this under the carpet, but they're really not dealing with anything. It's something that you can't force on people, you don't want to put on people. It's something that you just got to take people at face value for. It's no point judging them if you've told them what the problem is or they've told you what their problem is and there's a stalemate. Probably better for everyone to go their own separate way. It's worked for me. A relationship's about 2 people, not 10 people, and when you got interferers and idiots sticking their noses in, and I've seen them, grown men cry over their mummies. No good people that are listening to this say it doesn't happen, because it happens all the time. Grown men crying over their mothers. It's pathetic. I haven't got time for it. I just haven't got time for it. I invest too much into the relationship. And if the woman that's allowing that to happen can't see that she's being sabotaged by the way she's raised her children, it's on them. It's not your problem. Let them go. They'll go. See, the children are the safe house now. This is the abuse of the millennium. This is why God even went so far as to kill the firstborn in Egypt. You will not worship your children, you fools. But we do, and we get it all ass up and all mixed up. For the most part. Hey! Will he come back? So it's about separation, individuation. A lot of people are part separated from this mama or their dada. But if the full separation and individuation hasn't taken place, it's going to result in narcissism. For any of you that want to make the effort to investigate that, covert emotional incest always produces destructive people, and people that get caught up with them are going to end up damaged. It's just how it is. You end up damaged, broken, harmed. That's the stadium here at Gosford. And you really can't blame the person that you're with, because they've shown you how far they're able to go or are willing to go. And they've got their security elements wrapped up in their children and that, adult children. They've been raised different to you. They've seen things different to you. And if you want to hang around, that's on you. You're lowering yourself to the mental capacity of their children. And if you're a grade supply, if you've done well in life and you've managed to try and look after yourself as well as you can, and you've done decades of work to be that way, you've done the hard work, not just for a week or a month, but for decades, several decades, and you got these people that you've run into and got tied up with. And they're really not, doing the work for themselves that they should. That's going to be heavy on you, because you're going to take yourself down to the point of their ability to resolve. And a lot of these people are codependent and enmeshed, and that's why they don't resolve, because it will cause a breakup. A lot of people don't want to hear certain things about themselves that are going to help them. They'd sooner just stew in the dysfunction. No, don't eat that. They'd rather stew in the dysfunction, wrestle with the parts of their lives that are, hurting them. Protect all that. Sorry about the ambulances and that. Sorry, viewers. You're reducing yourself to their hostility. You're reducing yourself to their vandalism. And it's really on the parent. It's not on you. The parent will blame you at the end, because that's just a defense mechanism. That's all that is. It's just a defense mechanism. And you have to take that on the chin as well, because you already know before it happens, if you've been around, that you're going to get the blame. That's what people that can't fix things do. They blame everybody else. But that's just the way it goes, because people don't want to be accountable and responsible. And when the problem comes to the surface, and it'll all blow up. Someone will have a breakdown. In the last case I did, I just did not want to put up with it anymore. I'd had a gutful. And these people aren't frightened to risk pushing you over the edge. And yet, they're running around in damage control, trying to run after and keep at peace the people that are causing the trouble. And you're saying to them, this is going to end up with a separation, and they don't do anything about it. That's showing you they don't care. They can't comprehend what's going on. They have the value for the relationship's not there. Come on, Hank. They just can't comprehend, that people are being hurt by the maliciousness of one person. You see, golden child, or mummy's boys, daddy's girl, they can't see past themselves. They can't see the collateral damage that they're causing by their limited ability to see past themselves. And that can be taught by the parent. So what you're probably seeing is the other side of the person that you're with, the part of the person that just thinks it's all a joke. And they're going to run you down. That's the narcissism. That's the destructive way of the person that thinks they're a god. But when you don't treat that person like a god, and you just treat them like a normal person, and for being the fool that they are, and you just don't say anything or engage or get involved because it doesn't mean anything, that's going to go down bad. That's going to cause a narcissistic injury on that person, because they're used to people jumping and fussing. And then what happens is, as that stuff begins to occur, accumulate on that person, and they don't get their way as much, and things actually do take a turn and they lose their influence, and now they're making wrong choices and they can't hold a job. They had a good job but they psyched themselves out of it, and you watch all these bad decisions and the parents aren't given any advice, yet they're emotionally supplying them with covert emotional incest, and they're running the little house medical centre and everything but the dentist. Why don't you pull teeth? If you think you can help people from committing suicide, pull their teeth as well. Be their physio. That's how ridiculous some of these people are. They're kidding themselves so badly. It's just so bad. And it's an epidemic. And it's producing narcissists, hostile, wicked, evil, selfish, inconsiderate, rude, horrible people. And the parents don't care. These single mothers will just watch their relationship go down the tube. They don't care if they get left behind. They're back on the dating sites next. That ain't going to work for them. And you're just thinking, well, that was ridiculous. No wonder these people are going nowhere and got nothing. Oh, but they do this and they do it. No. It comes down to what people are at home, not what they are at work. And this is Reverend Dr. J.W. Morrison, out.